you've just about completed your first pre-season with the Rhinos. How's it gone?
Yeah, it's been a really, really exciting period. A lot of learning, a lot of physical challenges, but it's been a really enjoyable period, and the girls have been fantastic, and it's been, like I said, I've enjoyed it. I think for me personally, some big challenges is, of course, the position change. So just learning how Leeds function as a team and as a unit, and then, of course, learning that position and learning sort of what comes with the new job role. When I came across from trial, for the Army, I played in the centres, and then when I came across, Lois presented me with an opportunity to maybe try and add some sort of value into the pack, and I, of course, took it with open hands. I think it's just the biggest thing for me has been just the core basic skills. As I previously said, like I'm still very novice, so I'm still learning a lot of. I've still not mastered a lot of the skills. So the girls are really just honing in on that core skill, and really helping me develop that. And then along with the positional stuff, I've had support from the coaching staff, the players that play in that position, players outside that position that are guiding me, just telling me where to be, what to do, what to expect, how to be efficient in that role. Because everyone from day one of turning up to Leeds has been really supportive. But I think for the pack, Beth Lockwood's been very supportive, Zoe Hornby, Danny Anderson, they've really given me a lot of advice around that. And then, as the halves of Sam Hume and that, they've sort of, and George Roach, they've guided me around the park and told me what they expect and what they want. So, but I would probably say everyone has been supportive. To be fair, I was actually quite shocked. So coming to Leeds, it was, it's a step up, but I wasn't necessarily worried, but you always are concerned that, are you going to fit into that team? And the girls, from, like I said, from minute one were nothing but supportive. Even when we've been playing armed forces games and stuff, the girls have been watching, have been giving me feedback, and I think it's really supportive. But the one thing I will put out is, even when there's been times where I've been busy with work or whatever else, like for me, a big telltale sign was Leeds has never been a chore. I've always wanted to go, and it's always been that open arms, and I've had a laugh, and I've just enjoyed everything, the learning phase, the fun phase, everything. So,
of the pre-season, the girls went to army training.
Yeah.
How have they talked to you about that? Were you surprised at how difficult they found it, or surprised at how well some of them went?
I was. Do you know what? The girls were fantastic. Like I don't know, they loved it actually, but everyone seemed to enjoy it. And I was working. It was a busy period during that for me again. So finding time to train and be as efficient at training, I probably weren't there. So the girls actually carried me through it. So it was. I appreciated that massively. But yeah, I think everyone really enjoyed it. They seemed to enjoy it. I'm a medic, so it varies depending on job role, of course, but as well the cycle of the year you're at. So you can go from a readiness cycle into a training cycle, and into a committed cycle. So it depends again where you sit. For me at the moment, I'm sort of in a grey area. So some weeks I can be prepping to deploy. I could be, whether that be with kit, staying physically fit, staying current with my competencies. That can also be training, teaching people, educating. So there's just a mixed balance between the two. So I'm currently down with the Army Rugby League women's team for our trial window. So this is obviously opened up to everyone from novice to experienced that can come down, that are serving, whether they be regular or reserve or officer cadets. And they come down and then they'll trial. So the Army will then go into once they've established both teams, we'll go into the Super League South, which they're hoping to compete in again this year and hopefully come away with the win. And then following on from that, our step up is UK Armed Forces. So it's a combined forces service, UCAF team, which I'm actively playing in. And our next fixture will be England students. So we just beat GB Teachers, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago now. And our prep cycle for that will start towards in the middle of May, I believe it is. I think the girls are driven, and I think it's nice because it's contagious, and you just want to be a part of it and be in that can-do attitude. So I think the girls are, like I said, completely driven and are excited to see what comes and hope for good things for the season.